Her eyes looked dreamy and deep, like the measureless bottom of the dark oceans. Her face was a picture of dull pallor, though a touch of mystic content leaked out of her frail smile. She looked like a canvas of fading beauty that was slowly immersing her existence into the tranquil waters of immortality. She looked up to him and implored in a childish voice, "Tell me a story." His voice was muffled and choked in a chaotic storm of many emotions. Her head was resting in his lap as he looked down upon the flickering flame of loveliness that was slowly melting away before his eyes. She smiled again, and he could read through her silence. She was a listener, and he was the storyteller, trying his best to weave the last words of fiction that she will probably hear before everything becomes another story, lost in the galactic spectacle called life. His eyes welled up, and with the weight of a million mountains pressing against his heart, he began his story. It was a windy afternoon, and the lawn before the college dorm was populated with students enjoying their winter noon in the lap of the sun. There he saw, in a close circle of three, a girl animatedly reciting the works of Sylvia Plath. Her gesticulations and the sun silhouetted the scene. It was like the prelude to a romantic deliverance that he had not imagined. He went on telling the story as he could recall. A bit of her dissolved into the plot that was slowly unfolding. She pressed her hands against his, and he went on with his story, not pausing for a while. Her face was a manifestation of pure bliss as the words trickled into her mental space and connected her to the things the way they were years ago. All that was of little meaning, except the voice of her dearest love and the feeling of being with him is all that mattered. Darkness descended like the world of charismatic blackness as her eyes began to close to all that was life until that very moment. She was closing her eyes to this bubble of illusion that was so inconsequential to her right now. Nothing mattered except that feeling of being with him, hearing the vibrations of his voice as she was melting away into a world of slumber. Her only connection to herself was withering away. All that she felt was the desire to sleep away while he continued his story. Perhaps one dream was ending for her, to awaken her to another. Who knows? Perhaps no one will know.